Welcome back live inside Albertson Stadium. Jay Tuss alongside Brady Frederick. The Boise State football team hosting the Mountain West Conference Championship game on the Blue earlier this season. They beat the Fresno State Bulldogs, but the Bulldogs, hey, they would bite back in this matchup tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. A much different ball game when they had their star quarterback, Jake Haener. And tonight, kind of unusual after what we've seen the last couple of weeks, but Boise State's offense just really couldn't get it together.
Yeah, let's get to these highlights. I think you could say that Fresno State really beat the Broncos in all three phases. There you look at it, what they're playing for, the Mountain West Conference Championship trophy. And early on, kind of a stagnant start to this one, a scoreless first quarter. Thanks to some nice defense. That's Cortez Hogans and DJ Schramm getting into the backfield to get the tackle for loss. But this is what I'm talking about on offense. Hey, not a lot of consistency for the Boise State football team, and if they had any, it was of the wrong kind.
Yeah, tough bounce right there off the deflection. Fresno State comes with the interception, and not too long after that, it would turn into another Fresno State touchdown. They had returned a punt for a touchdown earlier on in that one. So coming out of the first half, they were taking a 14-3 lead over BSU.
Yeah, that's Jordan Mims, the first-team All-Mountain West running back. He found the end zone twice in this one, but this is really what Boise State's offense was for three quarters. Jonah Dalmas kicking field goals. He made three of them. That would give him a little bit of momentum in life going into the locker room, but here comes Fresno State once again. Jake Haener firing an absolute bullet over the middle in the third quarter.
Yeah, and despite a Davis Cutter late-game touchdown in the fourth quarter, BSU just couldn't really put anything together to get back on top of this one, and Fresno State would win the rematch on the Blue tonight.
Yeah, and after the game, a lot of tears, as you could imagine. Riley Smith particularly, pretty emotional after this one. Ezekiel Noah, same deal. He played his final game on the Blue. The sixth-year senior has been here a while. Unfortunately, it couldn't have that storybook ending. We also talked with Davis Cutter in the post-game press conference. As Brady mentioned, he had a touchdown in this game, one of his best games as a Boise State football player, filling in for the injured Steph Cobbs. He had a lot of tears, though, at that post-game press conference. Very confident about the future of this program, especially with Taylon Green at the helm of this thing, but apologized to Bronco Nation that they couldn't get it done. It felt like he didn't really have to do that. Clearly, they left it all out on the field tonight, but they just come up a little bit short, Brady, and now it's on to waiting to see where this team's going to go in the postseason. We know it's not L.A.
Yeah, but I had the feeling that this is a very motivating loss for them, and they're going to give their all coming into their bowl game, whichever one it is, and I know they look forward to finding that out tomorrow sometime in the morning.
Yeah, it's hard to speculate at this point in time. It seems like the Frisco Bowl, the First Responders Bowl, those would be options. Frisco's on the 17th. The First Responders Bowl is on the 27th, but as Brady said, we're just going to have to wait until tomorrow to find out. We will have more highlights and post-game coverage coming up tonight on the News at 10, the News at 6. We'll be right back.